Did you know that after 60, your body can lose up to 3% of its muscle strength every single year? That might sound like a small number, but it's the difference between confidently getting up from your chair or hesitating because your legs feel weak and wobbly. Imagine this. Tasks you once took for granted, climbing stairs, walking to the store, even hugging your grandkids, slowly become daunting challenges. Muscle loss isn't just about strength, it's about independence. It's about dignity. But here's the part most seniors don't realize. There's one essential vitamin that could be draining your muscle power even faster. A vitamin that's missing in nearly half of people over 65. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this vitamin is, why it matters so much, and how to protect your strength and independence for years to come. If staying strong and independent is as important to you as it is to me, I invite you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more health wisdom that's tailor-made for seniors. And don't forget to click the little bell icon so you'll never miss a tip that can help you move with confidence. Let me know in the comments below. Have you noticed changes in your leg strength? Your story could help someone else find hope and courage today. As we get older, some changes are gentle reminders of life's journey. A few more laugh lines, silver hair that glows in the sunlight, but others can be deeply unsettling. One of the most troubling, when your own legs start to feel like they've turned against you. You know the feeling. Once simple movements suddenly require extra effort. Tasks that used to be automatic, like getting up from your favorite chair to answer the door or bending down to pick up something you dropped, start to feel like uphill battles. For many seniors, this gradual loss of strength isn't just frustrating. It can feel like losing a part of themselves. This slow decline in muscle power even has a name: sarcopenia. It's the medical term for the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that comes with age. And it's shockingly common. Nearly 1 in 2 adults over 80 is affected by sarcopenia, and it begins to show up as early as our 60s. But here's what most people don't realize. Sarcopenia doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in quietly, often starting with a slight feeling of weakness or a bit of stiffness in the legs. You might dismiss it at first. After all, isn't it normal to feel a bit slower as we age? But this isn't just about getting older. It's about missing something crucial that your muscles rely on to stay strong. Your legs are more than limbs. They're the very foundation of your freedom. They're what let you chase after your grandkids in the park, dance at a family wedding, or stroll through your garden in the cool morning air. When your legs start to falter, it's not just your muscles that feel it. It's your sense of independence, your confidence, and even your joy. So what's happening behind the scenes? As you age, your body changes in ways that make it harder to keep your muscles strong. For one thing, your body doesn't respond to exercise and strength building the way it used to. It takes longer to repair the small tears in muscle fibers that come with daily activity. And your body's natural ability to produce and use energy, especially in your muscles, begins to slow down. But that's not the only challenge. Many seniors unknowingly face a hidden deficit. They're missing an essential nutrient that acts like the fuel for your muscles. Without it, even the best diet or the most dedicated exercise plan can fall short. You might think, I'm eating well, I'm staying active. Why do I still feel so weak? It's a frustrating puzzle that many seniors face. The answer lies in something small but mighty, one vital vitamin that your muscles can't live without. This vitamin isn't just another nutrient, it's a key that unlocks your muscles' ability to stay strong and keep you moving confidently. Yet studies show that nearly half of people over 65 are missing it. Why? Because as you age, your skin gets thinner, and your body becomes less efficient at making and absorbing it. You might also spend less time outside, or avoid foods that are rich in this nutrient without realizing it. It's no wonder so many seniors find themselves hesitating at the bottom of the stairs, gripping the railing a little tighter, or feeling that quiet panic when they're caught without something to steady themselves. That quiet fear can grow. Fear of a fall, fear of losing independence, fear of becoming a burden. I've heard so many seniors share the same quiet worry. I just don't feel steady anymore. My legs feel like jelly. I'm afraid to walk too far. I might trip. And too often, they're told it's just part of getting older. But here's the truth that doesn't get enough attention. It's not just about aging. It's about what your body is missing. One single vitamin that can make all the difference. I promise, we're going to reveal this key vitamin in just a moment. And when you learn how to get enough of it, you'll find it's never too late to rebuild your strength, protect your balance, and live each day with the confidence you deserve. But first, let's take a closer look at how this deficiency shows up in your life. Because recognizing the warning signs is the first step toward reclaiming your freedom and protecting your legs for years to come. How can you tell if this silent deficiency is quietly draining your leg strength? Your body often sends gentle signals at first, small hints that something important is missing. But if you're not sure what to look for, it's easy to brush them off as just getting older. Let's start with the most common symptom, muscle weakness. You might notice that you can't lift things like you used to. A simple grocery bag feels heavy, or bending down to tie your shoes makes you pause to catch your breath. Maybe you used to get up from your favorite chair without thinking, but now you find yourself hesitating, pushing off with your hands, or needing a second to steady yourself. This weakness doesn't always shout. It often whispers. A gentle fatigue in your legs, a quiet protest when you take that last step up the stairs. At first, it might just be annoying, but over time, it can erode your confidence. Then there's balance. When your legs aren't as strong, your balance suffers. Maybe you're starting to reach for the wall or the countertop a little more often. Or perhaps you notice you're more cautious when you step off the curb, worried that your foot might not land quite where you planned. It can feel like your legs and your mind are out of sync. Your head says, step forward, but your legs hesitate. That's the quiet work of muscle loss. It steals your confidence and replaces it with uncertainty. Another red flag is frequent falls or near misses. One moment you're moving through your day, the next you're grabbing for something to catch. Your balance. Falls aren't just a nuisance. They're the leading cause of injury in older adults. They can take away your independence in the blink of an eye. But it's not just your legs. This missing vitamin also plays a role in your energy levels. If you've noticed that you're feeling more tired even when you haven't done much, or that you're nodding off in the middle of the afternoon, it could be your muscles crying out for the support they're not getting. And let's not forget about bone pain. Aching in your hips, your lower back, or your legs, especially in the evening when you're trying to relax, can be another clue. This vitamin helps your body absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. Without it, your legs feel not only weaker, but also more tender and sore. Sometimes the symptoms are even more subtle. A creeping stiffness that makes it hard to get moving in the morning, or a feeling like your legs just don't want to cooperate. You might feel like you're aging faster than your years, a scary thought when you've always been proud of your independence. I once spoke with Margaret, a grandmother in her late 70s. She told me, "I thought I was just slowing down, but it turns out my legs were trying to tell me something." When she discovered she was missing this vitamin, it was like a light bulb went off. Suddenly, she understood why even a short walk felt so exhausting. Here's the most important thing. These symptoms aren't a normal part of aging. They're warning signs that your body needs more support, signals you can act on to regain your strength and freedom. And the best part, once you know what's missing, you can take real simple steps to fix it. Because your legs aren't done carrying you yet, and you deserve to feel steady, secure, and strong for years to come. Are you ready to discover exactly what this vitamin is and how it works inside your body? Let me know, and I'll guide you there. The missing link in this story, the single nutrient that can make or break the strength in your legs, is none other than vitamin D. Often called the sunshine vitamin, it plays a vital role in keeping your bones and muscles strong and steady. Yet it's one of the most commonly overlooked nutrients in seniors. You might be wondering, I thought vitamin D was just about bones. What does it have to do with my muscles? Well, here's the incredible part. Vitamin D doesn't just help your body absorb calcium for bone health, it also helps your muscles contract and coordinate, acting like a master switch that turns on your strength. Let's dig into how it works. When you have enough vitamin D, it binds to special receptors in your muscle cells. This connection tells your muscles to work properly, to contract when you need them to, and to relax when the job is done. Think of it like oiling a rusty hinge. Movements become smoother, and your legs feel more reliable. But here's the challenge. As you age, your body's ability to make vitamin D naturally decreases. Your skin becomes thinner and less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. You might also be spending less time outdoors, especially if you're protecting yourself from the sun or dealing with mobility challenges. The result? A silent deficiency. Studies suggest that up to 60% of seniors over 65 are low in vitamin D, and most don't even know it. That's a problem because low vitamin D levels have been linked to 30% greater risk of falls in older adults, according to research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had 20–30% more leg strength than those who were deficient. Imagine that. A simple vitamin could be the difference between unsteady steps and confident strides. But the good news? It's never too late to start. Your muscles are ready to respond the moment you give them the nutrients they need. Think of it like turning on a light switch that's been off for too long. The energy, the strength, the steadiness, it can all come back. And vitamin D does even more than strengthen your legs. It helps regulate your immune system, keeping infections at bay. It lifts your mood, reducing feelings of sadness, and helping you wake up with a little more spring in your step. It even helps your body use calcium more effectively, strengthening your bones and reducing the risk of fractures. I remember one of my patients, Edna, who was always active but found herself slowing down in her mid-70s. "I just don't have the energy I used to," she said. After checking her vitamin D levels, she learned she was significantly deficient. Within 3 months of adding more vitamin D, through both food and gentle sunlight, she was back to her daily walks, her legs carrying her with renewed purpose. It's easy to see why vitamin D is such a game changer. It's the bridge between your bones and your muscles, the link that keeps you moving confidently and independently. And the best part? It doesn't take expensive treatments or complicated routines to fix. Often, it's as simple as getting a bit more sunlight, tweaking your diet, or adding a trusted supplement. Of course, it's important to work with your doctor or healthcare provider to determine the right amount for you. Everyone's needs are different, and too much of any vitamin can cause its own problems. But the truth is, for most seniors, adding vitamin D is a safe, natural way to reclaim the strength that age tries to take away. In a moment, I'll show you exactly how to do that, step by step. We'll talk about how to get vitamin D from the sun, from the foods you love, and from gentle, targeted supplements. And remember, your journey back to strength doesn't have to be overwhelming. Even one small change can start to shift things in the right direction. Because at the end of the day, your legs are more than just limbs. They're your freedom, your confidence, and your key to living the life you love. And with the right support, they can carry you proudly through every adventure yet to come. Are you ready to learn the simple, practical ways to get more vitamin D? Let me know, and I'll guide you step by step. Now that you know how vital vitamin D is for your muscles and your freedom, let's break down exactly how to make it part of your daily life. These steps are simple, safe, and proven to make a difference, no matter your age. First and foremost, let's talk about the best and most natural source of vitamin D: the sun. When sunlight hits your skin, it sparks a chemical reaction that produces vitamin D. It's nature's way of keeping your bones and muscles healthy. Here's the gentle secret: you don't need to spend hours baking in the sun. For most seniors, 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight on your arms and legs, 3 times a week, is enough to boost your vitamin D levels. And you don't have to be in the hot midday sun. Early morning or late afternoon light works beautifully. Just a gentle walk in the fresh air can do wonders. But I know not everyone can get outside easily. Maybe mobility is a challenge, or maybe the weather isn't cooperating. That's where the next steps come in. Your plate can be a powerful ally. Here are some of the best foods to include. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are rich in vitamin D. A serving just twice a week can make a real difference. Egg yolks. Don't toss them out. Egg yolks carry this precious vitamin. Fortified foods. Many dairy products and plant-based milks, like almond or soy, are fortified with vitamin D. Check the label to be sure. Mushrooms, especially those exposed to sunlight, portobello and maytake are great choices. Fortified cereals. Some whole-grain breakfast cereals add vitamin D for an easy start to your day. Adding these to your meals doesn't have to feel like a chore. A breakfast of scrambled eggs, a lunch of salmon salad, and a bowl of fortified oatmeal. It's delicious and powerful fuel for your legs. Sometimes, food and sunshine aren't quite enough, especially if you live in a northern climate or spend less time outside. That's when supplements step in to help. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is the preferred form. It's more effective than D2 and closer to what your body naturally makes. For most seniors, 800 to 1000 IU, international units, per day is a good starting point. But don't forget, everyone's needs are a little different. It's always wise to ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your levels before starting any supplement. Take your vitamin D supplement with a meal that contains some fat. This helps your body absorb it better. A little olive oil, some nuts, or even avocado can make a big difference. Here's a final, often overlooked tip. Vitamin D works even better when paired with magnesium and calcium. Magnesium acts like a key that unlocks vitamin D, helping your body use it properly. Calcium is the mineral that vitamin D ushers into your bones. What does this mean for you? Make sure you're also eating magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. And keep an eye on calcium. Dairy products, tofu, leafy greens, and almonds can help fill in the gaps. It might sound like a lot, but remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Even one small change can start to rebuild the foundation of your legs, step by step. I've seen so many seniors start with one small habit, like switching out white bread for whole grains, or adding a short walk in the sunshine, and watch their energy, steadiness, and confidence grow week by week. Because every meal, every gentle movement, and every mindful choice is a way to say, I care about my body, I care about my freedom, and I'm not done yet. Are you ready to see what happens next when you give your body this gentle, life-changing support? Let's talk about what you can expect to feel, day by day, week by week, so you know exactly what's ahead. When you start to give your body the vitamin D it's been missing, you're planting a seed of strength that will grow with time. Let's take a gentle journey together and see how these changes unfold. In the first 2 weeks, you might notice a subtle lift in your energy. Those feelings of fatigue that weighed you down. They start to soften. Some seniors say, I'm not as tired in the afternoon, or I'm sleeping better at night. These small changes are signs that your body is waking up, soaking in the gentle support of vitamin D. After 1 month, this is when your legs begin to respond. Muscle cells have had time to rebuild, to fill in those tiny gaps of weakness. You might find that stairs don't feel as steep. You're not holding onto the banister quite as tightly. Balance improves as those muscles grow steadier, holding you upright and confident. Studies in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society have shown that seniors who improved their vitamin D levels saw real changes in balance and leg strength in just a few weeks. It's like giving your body permission to trust itself again. In 3 months, the real magic begins to bloom. Your bones are stronger, your joints are less achy, and your legs feel like reliable friends again. You're moving more easily, more confidently. Maybe even returning to small joys like gardening or playing with the grandchildren. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you don't need to steady yourself on the edge of the bed. You stand tall, feeling light and free. That's the quiet power of this one small nutrient, working its magic in every cell, because every gentle step you take to nourish your body now is a promise of freedom for tomorrow. Let's take a moment to gather what we've discovered today. Problem: after 60, our muscles start to lose strength faster. It's not just age, it's often a silent vitamin deficiency that steals our freedom. Warning signs: wobbly legs, aching bones, balance struggles, and the quiet fear of falling. Key solution: vitamin D, your body's gentle powerhouse for strong muscles, steady balance, and a brighter mood. Action plan: soak up gentle sunshine. Choose nourishing foods like salmon, eggs, and mushrooms, and talk to your doctor about safe, effective supplements. Results: in just weeks, more energy. In a month, steadier legs. In 3 months, the quiet confidence to live freely and fully. You've worked hard your whole life. You deserve to feel safe in your own body. You deserve to move without fear, to trust your legs again, and to reclaim every small joy that makes life so rich. Remember, it's never too late to choose strength. Every gentle step you take now, whether it's a 5-minute walk in the sun or a sprinkle of seeds on your salad, builds the future you want. A future filled with freedom, dignity, and the quiet pride of moving on your own terms. So take a breath. Feel the hope that lives in these simple choices, and know that your body is listening and ready to respond. Have you checked your vitamin D levels recently? Will you try adding more of this powerhouse vitamin to your daily routine? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey might be the gentle push that inspires someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more senior health tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Together, let's embrace this journey of aging powerfully, one step at a time.